Is anyone else sick and tired of this job market that we're currently in?
Of course we're tired. I've applied to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of jobs at this point. I even found one job that asked for 10 years of experience for an entry-level job. So when I filled it out and they asked me how much experience do I have, I told them I have 99. I have 99 years of experience and I project managed for Noah's Ark. And you know what? I heard back from them. Are people serious that they would consider 99 years of experience? I should be retired. I should be dead, maybe. And that's what it takes to get a response back from employers?
I am absolutely done with this job market because I just had an interview where the person was like, yeah, we found the person yesterday that we actually want to hire, but we still want to talk to you. And then proceeds to not ask me any questions and then just says, we'll let you know if the other person doesn't work out. Like, how is that professional in any way? I learned that if something like this happens again, I'm going to push back more because that's ridiculous. Just wasted my time for 2 days to do this. And this is after multiple reschedules and also being late today to the interview. So I don't think I want to work for this company anyways.
3,000. That's the number of jobs I've applied to as of today. 3,000 jobs. During the course of the year and a half that I've been out of work after a injury that happened on the job, trying to find another job has been so difficult. Now, mind you, I have 25 years experience as a sales manager, 29 years as an event manager. I'm well overqualified for any job I apply to, but yet, for some reason, over the course of me applying to 3,000 jobs, I've only had 9 interviews, and I've had maybe 15 callbacks, and all the other ones are fake. These days, you have to actually look at the actual website versus Indeed or LinkedIn, but both those sites are basically worthless. They're now becoming social media sites where it's more about popularity versus an actual job. So, I'm just putting it out there. Tomorrow is my birthday. It would be really nice if I could find work. So I'm putting that out there to the gods above. There's only so much resources that I can use before I run out of money. And frankly, the market is that bad. Is anybody else having that problem? I'd love to hear your story. I don't know if you've applied to 3,000 jobs. Have a nice day. 3,000.
2025 job market is cooked. I've been in recruiting for a decade, and I've literally never seen candidates struggle as much as they are right now. I'm talking to lots of my recruiter friends, and they are saying they haven't experienced anything like this since '08, since the Great Recession. And I'm hearing about candidates that are literally having to apply to hundreds, if not thousands of jobs. And most of these jobs are like applying into a black hole. They don't hear anything back. If they do hear back from a few companies, they are told that they're going to have to go through 6, 7, 8, even 9 or 10 rounds of interviews. They're going to have to do take-home work, which they're not getting paid for, multiple assessments. And if they get to the end of the process, which can take anywhere from like 4 months, 6 months, I even heard about someone going through a process that took 7 months. If they get to the end of one of these really, really long processes, they get lowballed. So whatever they talk to the recruiter about in the first round, the companies disregard it, and they basically say, here is a lowball offer. We know if you say no and actually care about your value, someone else will say yes. That's how brutal the 2025 job market is right now.
So my dad is one of those dads that doesn't believe like how hard it is to get a job right now with like the job market. But he's a teacher, and so he is on summer break right now, and so he's looking for like a part-time job for the summer. And I feel like he thought this was gonna be a big aha moment, like for all of his, like children of like, see how easy it is. Like, I went to the store, I talked to the manager, I introduced myself, and then I got the job. However, that has not been the case, as we all know from doing that. He keeps going to the stores, and either the manager is not there, the manager is there but won't talk to him, the manager does talk to him and says that they'll give him a call, and then they never do. Sound familiar? Like, I hate that he's learning this in like real time, but I'm like, we've all of your children have tried to tell you how bad it is out there, why we're so stressed, and you act like it's not real because, again, you're a teacher and that's what you've been doing. But, like, for all of us, we're just like, what are we supposed to be doing? The job market sucks.
This is your sign to not quit your job. No matter how frustrated you are, how mad you are, do not quit your job, especially if you don't have another job lined up. Because 2 weeks ago, I had an interview with Marriott, and she told me that I had the job, only for her to text me and tell me that unfortunately I no longer have that job. Then I had another interview downtown at a bar, but when I texted him to clarify that start date, he left me on red and then blocked me. Another interview at a daycare, only for her to tell me that I don't meet the qualifications. Then this morning I wake up at 8:30 because I have an interview at 10:30, only for them to email me and tell me they've canceled my interview because they're no longer hiring candidates and they forgot they had their job posting up. Don't quit your fucking job. Talk to managers, figure out a solution. Dude, don't quit your fucking job, dude. This shit is ghetto. So.
Everybody cries, why can't we find work? Why can't we get a job? Oh my God, the economy's bad. Really? I think your legs is bad because you need to be pushing them and getting on out there and looking. That's the problem. That's the problem with people. They don't want to work.
Well, second time in a year, almost a year to the day, I got laid off again. Twice in a year. And, what the fuck? What is anyone supposed to do? And they said, because of the economy is crap right now. So, we're gonna lay off a whole bunch of people again. And I already was struggling so hard, actually low-key, to even keep the current roof over my head. And now, I have no idea how I'm even going to get through the next few hours. I just don't understand. But yeah, the economy is shit. America is shit right now. I feel like there's a really big plan for them to, tank this so that we have to rely on other things, other people. It's fucking shit. And I'm quite frankly tired of it. I'm tired of my livelihood being in other people's hands. And I have no idea how to fix that, but I'm going to, because this is just wild. And I'm fucking angry more than I am hurt or sad. I'm scared. I have no idea where any of my bills are gonna come from, the money. I'm more angry than anything because I just cannot even believe I used to be able to get a job like the week later if I got laid off.
Making 1/4 of all Americans are functionally unemployed, and this is according to Forbes and CBS News. Functionally unemployed refers to someone unable to find a job with a living wage. It's much more important than the official unemployment rate because functional employment looks at people who are working part-time but can't find a full-time job, or people who are working full-time or part-time but are getting paid below the poverty line. Functional unemployment is a much stronger indicator of how Americans are really doing, and the picture is really bad. Because functional unemployment numbers show that 1 out of 4 of every American of working age is living below poverty wages. And this terrible news comes at a time where the U.S. is experiencing an explosion of millionaires and billionaires. The U.S. has 1/3 of all the millionaires and billionaires in the world, a number that's doubled over the past decade. All those numbers we've been hearing about low unemployment for years have been misleading. Functional unemployment in this country is through the roof. This is why so many people feel like we're in recession, because they've been in recession for a long time because they can't make a living wage. And to all these so-called experts not telling the truth about functional unemployment,
Why is so many people unemployed in America today? Trump supporters, have y'all ever heard some stuff like this? People whining and crying about they ain't got work, they ain't got a job, I think they lazy. What do y'all think? Go on and follow this up. If y'all ain't in here, go and follow me. And if you know somebody that's a little lazy, get in the comments, tell me about them. Tell me about their problems. Like, we want to hear it, man. We blue collar out here. We blue collar, we doing this for us, baby. It's just, I don't understand it. I've been working since I was little. I always had a job. Gonna keep one. If I lose it, I'm gonna get another one. If I can't get another one, well, I ain't gonna stop putting in applications until I do. So what is the hold up here? Like, where are these people's disconnect? Do they just want a handout? Y'all go on and tell me if you know anybody that's like that. Share this around if you would, save it, repost it. We want to get some traction with this. Let's get this conversation rolling.
The U.S. job market right now is trash. I don't know what is going on with the United States, but right now we are having a major unemployment issue. Between jobs laying off, jobs firing, and jobs not hiring, the United States is doomed. I don't know if it's just me, but all of my friends have been either getting laid off or fired. Most of it is because the companies are not making enough money. And some, not all of it, is from these new tariffs that Trump imposed. So in an already dying market, we're gonna tax the companies more. I really feel like sooner than later, the US market is gonna completely crash. And everyone but the rich are concerned right now. I really don't think people realize how deep and how bad this is actually getting. Right now, the unemployment is on the rise, but also the price of everything is also on the rise. People are not spending money, they're not going out, and they're not eating as healthy as they used to because it's just too expensive. So that's going to cause small businesses to go out of business, restaurants to lose money, and major inflation. Can this be stopped, or is it too late? Tell me what you guys think.
I really feel like I'm never gonna get a job again. Like, I'm so scared because, like, I have been unemployed for 3 months. I'm not eligible for unemployment because I just moved here. I am so stressed out. Like, this has never happened to me before. Like, I've always had a job. Like, I was an honor student, like 3rd in my class, so successful in high school and college. And I have a bachelor's degree in poli-sci. I have 2 years of experience in mental health. I'm a great worker. I'm so organized. But nobody will even give me an interview. And I was crying on the phone with my mom because I was like, what if I literally can't find a job? Like, I've been applying for months. Like, I literally can't find anything. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, am I just gonna live with my parents for the rest of my life? Because, like, I'm not kidding you, I literally cannot get an interview anywhere. And I have applied to hundreds, if not thousands, of jobs in the past few months. I literally don't know what to do. Like, I'm genuinely so scared. Like, I really am terrified. Like, I don't know what is happening in the world right now, but, like, I am a good candidate. I don't know what's happening.
So I accepted a job offer at a retail store to help me with my bills, help me provide for my kid. You know, and I've been looking for almost 3 months, and I finally get accepted to a job, only for it to be canceled. I have to go in and talk to the manager because I went in to see about when my start date and all that was. He couldn't have bothered to call me. Anyway, only to say I wasn't getting the job because I'm related to somebody that would work the same, would be on the same degree. And people wonder why people leave this earth. People wonder why.
I have 2 bachelor's degrees, but I'm currently unemployed and I'm trying to find a job and I'm not able to find a job. I feel like if you are not currently looking for a job right now in today's job market, then you will not understand how actually hard it is to find a decent paying job. Even if you have all the credentials, I have 2 degrees, I have experience, I have a good resume, I have it all, and I'm still not able to find anything. And people ask me, like, what do you want to do? Like, what's your, like, dream career? What's your dream job? And honestly, I don't have one. I don't dream of working. I don't want to work. There's no career or job that I can think of that I would be like, yeah, I would love to do that every single day and spend more of my time there than in my home that I pay a crap ton of money for. Like, no, I don't dream of working. My dream life, my dream day is to wake up by the beach or some body of water and drink my coffee and read my book, then take an afternoon nap and then read my book inside and then have a nice dinner. That's my dream daily life. But I know in order to get there, I need some kind of money, and Monopoly money won't work. So that means I have to get a good paying job, but those are not available.
Why is it so hard to get a job right now? I have applied to hundreds of places and I've heard back from a couple. The couple that I have heard back, when I show up for the interview, it's all open interviews. So I show up and it's 15 to 40 people, which I guess it's fine. I'm gonna go anyway because I need a job. But the odds of me getting that job are not great. It'd be great if they at least disclose that information. I started applying to jobs 2 weeks before I even moved. 3 weeks before I even moved. Haven't heard back from anything. And then you go to places, you go door to door to places, and then they tell you to apply online. So then you apply online, and either you can't find it online, can't find the application, or you never hear back from them again. I have a bachelor's degree in biology. I've been working customer service since I was in high school, since I could work. I can't even get a waitressing job. So the jobs that I'm applying for at this point, even if I got that job, it wouldn't be paying my rent. It's just so frustrating because everybody's hiring. Everyone's hiring, but nobody's actually hiring. It should not be this hard to get a waitressing job somewhere. This is absolutely ridiculous. I literally applied to Home Depot because I worked at Home Depot in college and I was kind of good at, I know what I'm doing there. I haven't even heard back from Home Depot. I literally have rent due in 2 weeks and I'm not gonna be able to pay that if I don't get a job this week. And it's not from a lack of trying. Just make it make sense. Make it make sense.
I refuse to believe that I'm the only person struggling to find a job right now. I've been unemployed for 4 freaking months, and during those 4 months, every single day, I promise you, I applied to one job at minimum. I've applied to every single job available, in every website that I can find, every restaurant, every place that's hiring, especially for part-time, because I can't do full-time unless weekends are included, which is a big plus. Every restaurant should want someone that can work weekends, And I literally put them available for every time. I call these places. They tell me, oh yeah, we're checking applications. Yet they never do. I go in person. I do interviews. Yet I get nothing. And it's not like my resume is bad. I've been working since I was 16. I've been in customer service since I've been 16. I have different skills and different sets. I'm also a student. I should be able to get something. Anything. And it's frustrating because these people will give you an interview. You go in person, you spend your time, and some of these interviews are far as fuck because they're not in their head location that you applied for, and then they're like, oh, sorry, you didn't get the job. But they don't even call you to tell you that. You just guess. You call and you're like, oh yeah, we already hired someone. So I don't understand because everyone says that there's a job shortage. No one wants to work. No one wants to work. Girl, I want to work. Give me a job. I'll be there. I don't care what it is. I will lay floors. I will learn electricity. Just give me the time of day to train me. I'll do it. I do not care. I don't understand why I can't fucking find a job.
I feel like you have a better chance of finding your dad that left 10 years ago than to find a job in 2025. I swear, bruh, nobody wants to hire me. It's why even say y'all are hiring in the first place if y'all won't even take a second to look at my application? Finding a job nowadays is like dating. You're out here shooting your shot by putting in all these applications only for these companies to end up ghosting you. Not even a simple email saying that I wasn't selected. These companies just go completely ghost on you. They out here treating me like I'm some hoe or something. Because tell me why a few months back when I was looking for a new job because my current one wanted to cut my hours like LeVar Ball cutting off his leg type shit. And so when that shit happened, I applied to over 100 jobs and we are now in March. It's been a few months and not a single one ever hit me back. Not even McDonald's, bruh. Ronald McDonald out here hoeing by not giving people jobs. That greedy ass clown. Bro, you know you are cooked when not even McDonald's wants to hire your chopped ass. My advice to the people that are currently employed, please, for the love of God, keep that job that you hate so much. If you are one of those that keeps showing up late for work, you better start coming in at least an hour early. And for the ones that keep calling in for work, I want you to hop in that 1999 Civic with 200k miles on it and go clock into that 9 to 5, little bro. Because I promise you, the way the job market is nowadays, the last thing you want to happen to you is to lose your job. But hey, y'all stay safe out there, drink plenty of water, eat your vegetables and fruits, and remember, don't be silly, wrap that willy. But anyways, I'm out of here, guys.
Job hop, y'all. Don't do it. Bro, it's starting to catch up to me where people are seeing how many jobs I've had, and they're like, yeah, I'm not hiring you. And I think that I jinxed it last time because when I left after like 4 days of working my last job, I was like, oh, well, like I was joking. I was saying, oh, well, it's their fault for seeing how many jobs I had and still like hired me after seeing that I had so many jobs. Obviously, I'm a job hopper. I was joking. The universe said, oh, really? Really? You're joking? Okay, well, let's make it happen. Yeah, because jobs will not hire me because I've had 7 jobs and I am literally 20 and I took a whole year off of working and I've still had 7 jobs and I don't know how that happened from when I was 16. Since I've been 16, so like 3 years of just 7 jobs is insane. They're not. Future is not looking bright right now.